Hey guys, I'm going to show you how I am generating the sprite UI art for our 3D assets. This is an aesthetic pipeline that I've kind of created. So we've got a camera kind of positioned above our assets, and I've rotated these to kind of get a good camera perspective. So you can see the game screens up here. So if I click this and like move it, it'll, I can position it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you how I do it. So I'll copy this, copy component, because I want to keep that rotation, and then I'll just reset this and then move it back into position here. Put this back at like 5 and 5. There we go. That's there. Let's go ahead and go with like bronze. We'll go with silver for right now. I like silver. So I don't remember where the camera is, so we're gonna paste component values. That'll put that there, but that is not very pretty looking. So let's go with 0 for right now, and let's begin kind of rotating this to see if we can get a good perspective. That's looking a little bit better, I would say. Now let's rotate it, or just move it a little bit into camera, about like right here, maybe up just slightly. I like that. So I'm also trying to match the aspect ratio of the others, or I guess like the size of this image. You don't want it to be like too zoomed in, too zoomed out, or whatever. So we have this. I've got a package that I've acquired from Package Manager. It's called Recorder. You guys can find that in there, so it's free to use. And these are the settings that I am using. I have it so they are 1024 by 1024, and that way when I up the next steps, I'll be able to reduce this down to 16 or 32 by 32. So with that said, these are my settings. I'm going to go ahead and click this. So when I click play, it's going to take a screenshot, and then it's going to exit play mode. Click here. There it goes. And now it's exiting. Up, I have a spin script on here. What I mean by that is, so we have some stuff on in our game for the assets that appear locally in the world. When the monster drops it, it spins, and gravity and all that. So we gotta disable some of this stuff because it will appear kind of weird. Let me see if I could find where it's located. Here we go. So this is the sprite right here. It actually looks pretty good. I think I might just use that, but I do have some scripts and stuff going on in the background. So our cartoon shader that we have in our game, it doesn't do the full way around, so I'm going to do some quick touch-ups in Photoshop. Let's go ahead and drag the image in here like this, and Control H to hide the grid. Let's go ahead and create a new layer real quick, and I'm going to just complete this border going around. So let's up our brush size. Let's go with brush for now. Where is it? Right here. Go with brush size and build right here. Build right there, and I'll sharpen that edge in a second. Build right there. About right here. Down to here, and down to here. I'll clean that up in a minute. Alright, let's get out, let's go to brush for the mode, up the size. Alright, like that. It's nice and sharp. And so the shortcut I'm doing is I click once, and I hold shift with my pinky, left pinky, and then I click, and then it draws a line. So that's what I'm doing here. We are going to just kind of go in real quick right here and kind of clean this up if I can, like so. Let's do the same thing right here. It's going to be reduced in size in a minute, so this might be superfluous, not too useful. I'm not going to clean all of it up. I think this is probably fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save a copy, and I always like to put this in art, Where is it? This is the wrong area. Let's go with right here, and then art, UI, and items, HQ, and we'll name this, just click right here, and then name this ingot. I think that's an ingot, right? Is that a bar? Those are bars, iron. All right. The next step is we bring it into this website here. This is free for anyone to use. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to 8 colors, like so. And we're going to navigate to that folder again. Items, HQ. So it's going to look like this. That's kind of what I'm going for. Let's go with download image. And then let's bring it into Photoshop now. So you can see what it looks like. It looks very blurry and everything. We're going to go with image mode index color. And that's going to kind of get rid of any kind of transparency blurriness that's going on. We've got 16 colors, and you can play around with local, selective, adaptive, stuff like that. It'll just kind of change like the way this is. I don't know what it's doing. I just know that it changes some of the shading and stuff, as you can tell. Okay, so with that said, let's go like that. Let's kind of bring it up about right there, and now we're going to go back to RGB color, and now we have our sprite. So what we're going to do now is image size, and since we are a power of like I think 8 or 4, whatever it is, 1024, we can now go down to 32. Control plus to zoom in, and now we have our sprite. Image, save a copy. Let's go with textures, art, UI, new folder, bars, iron. And if I want, I can kind of go in and touch this up. You can go with the brush and set it to pencil, put it at like a size of 4 or something like that. Same thing with your eraser. That's what I was on originally because I was doing touch-ups for some stuff. So yeah, that is our kind of like our workflow for doing our, well, we're translating our 3D assets to 2D for UI purposes. Kind of an aesthetic style, I guess. All right, thank you. Bye, guys.